Hey, yo, what's going on, bro? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, otakus, ikikomos out there. This is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Prison Guide to 2009. Of course, you guys are wrestling on this channel, freedomnumber.com, and of course, Trump and Susan. If any people are interested in this large program, best partnership I have, I'll look at shit. Links to the description box down below, invitation on site. If any people want to, any people are interested in that business program, best partnership I ever had, look at stuff. Links in the description box down below if any people are interested in that type of thing. And yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's fucking begin, because holy shit. It is almost extremely important news, but at the same time it kind of isn't, but I still was really intrigued to talk about it anyway. So, holy shit, Nintendo. They have definitely did it this time. I mean, I already know earlier last month in April, because it's already May 2nd, since I'm doing this video now. I'm real late on the subject or topic, whatever you want to call it, what have you, but at the same time, it's extremely fucking important as all hell, because ladies and gentlemen, and all my younger viewers out there, of course, mostly my millennials, you guys are probably extremely excited to talk about this. Me, I really don't care because I'm an old timer. I'm like in the Z generation, right before X and Y generation was around. I'm not talking about Pokemon either. But yeah, a lot of people know about the Miitomo game. I wasn't really crazy about it. It's not really a game. It's more like a purchase in-app type of, what's it called? One of those microtransaction games I could really give two shits on the fuck about. I'm sorry. I know I'm a huge Nintendo fan guy, but at the same time, I don't agree with every single little thing that they say. Same with Sony. That goes for Sony. Definitely goes beyond all their shit from PS1 to PS4 era. So, you know, the PS4.5 Neo, codename Neo, is supposedly coming out soon, but that's for a entirely separate video on its own. So yeah, I'll get to that in another video. But for now, this is all focused on Nintendo. So, this was from 3 days ago. It's not that old. So it's like April 29th, April 30th. I don't know. So this was from TheVerge.com. I saw another one from USA Tech Gamer today, but I decided not to do that one because it felt a little less relevant compared to this. So shout out to the person that made this one. His name is James Vincent. So shout out to James Vincent for creating this absolutely awesome article session right here that I'm about to read to you guys. Link in the article will be provided in the description box down below if any people are interested in reading on your own time. And here we go. Hopefully I have to do two parts in this video because that would be absolutely crap. So let's begin. Nintendo is bringing Animal Crossing and FireEmblem to smartphones. Oh, before I begin, you see the shirt in the back there. Usually that's my little reporter shirt or whatever. Whenever I'm doing Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, or anime news. But, sometimes anime news. But this is what I'm going to be using all the way till September. As you can tell, I'm sweating profusely as fuck. It's like 95 to 98 degrees out there. We're barely not even in June. We're just starting on May. If any people live in the Southwest, West Coast over here, especially live in the fucking shitty-ass desert like I do out here in fucking Vegas, it gets extremely hot as hell. Sometimes it gets up to 118, 120 degrees. Has nothing to do with this video at all. Just letting you know, if any people ever want to move to the West Coast or Southwest area, be prepared to drink a shit ton of water, buy as much water as you can, get as many cooling fan heaters as you can, and get as many fucking cooling stations as you can. I don't know, it's just extremely fucking dangerous out there when it's this time of, when you're outside this time of year, even if you're inside. Even if you have the AC on, sometimes that doesn't do it well enough. But anyways, let's continue. Nintendo's bringing Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem to the smartphones. Oh, also another thing, a few of these pictures are from fan art, so shout out to the people that made those. And here we go. Nintendo is announced earlier today that it is bringing two of its best beloved franchises to smartphones, Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. And for the record, I know I shit up so many times on their parade, and I've had a lot of nasty, disgusting, negative vibes, disliking towards Animal Crossing. It's one of my least favorite Nintendo games. I'm sorry, but it just never really dragged me into those type of like DIY type of like do-yourself sim simulator type of thing, which I never really gave a flying shit about. I'm sorry, but it always rubbed me the wrong way. I never really liked it too much. For the record, Fire Emblem's a little bit different. Usually it's like a B- to C+ with me. It's a good game, kind of great game. Not the perfect best game, but still a good game nonetheless. That one I have a little bit more respect for. Plus, you know, it's anime JRPG, and it has that like really extremely rare early mid-2000s type of anime style, like how Naruto, One Piece, and the Studio Ghibli Helmzo Miyazaki type of anime had. That's the reason I give a little bit more of a passing grade compared to Animal Crossing. I know it sounds extremely biased to me, but yeah, let's keep it moving. I'll get to that at the end of the video. Nintendo announced earlier today as bringing two of its best beloved franchise smartphones, Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. I just read that. The company revealed today that the news, this is 3 days ago, it's not that long ago, that its yearly earnings call, also confirming that its next console, the mysterious NX, quote unquote, is headed for a March 2017 release. Few days were given about the future of smartphone titles, but two games seemed like a smart choice for Nintendo's developing mobile game strategies. The company launched its first smartphone app, Miitomo, in March, but this, but the title was decided. Actually, no, this title was decidedly niche, a free-to-download social network driven by Nintendo's cartoonish Mii avatars. Nevertheless, the game still racked up to more than 10 million downloads. That's pretty much of a decent accomplishment, feat, goal, however you want to call it there. They did a little bit of something positive on that purpose, so I'm not going to knock them off for that shit. I'm not busting their balls or anything. Let's see. More than 10 million downloads. And as more traditional titles were established with the established fan bases, Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem could even do better. And it says on a little Twitter thing, I might as well read it right now. Nintendo of America's official Twitter states, whoa! More hashtag Nintendo apps are coming to smartphone devices, including Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing. This was April 27 of 2016, so it was like 4 days ago, excuse me. It wasn't 3 days. Alright, so it says Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG with with players controlling a roster of fantasy characters and developing them in miniature battles. Animal Crossing is less straightforward to explain, but is similar to the Sims franchise, which I dislike with a fucking passion, because I'm sorry if any people are Sims fans out there, just, and it never really had no interest in me at all, and it just disgusted the shit out of me. I'm sorry, it's absolutely fucking preposterous. It shouldn't really be called a game title. I'm sorry. Don't kill the messenger here. That's just my own personal thoughts and opinions on it. So, without further ado, let's keep it moving. Let's continue on where we left off. So, it says that, if, that is, all the human characters that were replaced by cute anthropomorphic animals as titles that users can pick up and play for a short burst of time, both seem well suited for the smartphone gaming. The two titles will be coming to smartphones sometime this autumn. Reports at the Wall Street Journal, pretty big, giant, billionaire CEO motherfuckers over there. Not going to get into business and banking and all that shit because it gets some bullshit politics. And I get a little bit more ranty than I am now. This is me calm. Imagine me when I'm extremely pissed the hell off. You just picture that in your own little memory. I mean, just picture it as like a mental note. Keep it to a mental yourselves. So yeah, so it says the reports of the Wall Street Journal, but we'll have to wait to find out more about them. Nintendo confirmed that that on its track to releasing 4 new smartphone games by March of next year. So we may hear more about them with their upcoming titles sooner rather than later. And there's more from The Verge if any people want to read that on your own. And let's get to the overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Is this a little bit more of a smart move for Nintendo? For its younger crowd generation, aka the millennials, yes, it's one of the most biggest things on this earth to ever hit the United States and North America, technological wise. Even people that aren't the millennials, even though old school people are like 30, 40, 50 something, which unfortunately I'm going to be getting almost 3 years from now. I am dreading when I hit my fucking 30s. Holy fucking hell. I'm still going to be the same old me. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. But, let me drink on real quick. It's just water, it's not alcohol. But excluding age differences towards the side, yeah, there's 30, 40-year-olds, there's even old 50-year-olds that aren't casual players at all. They have maybe their parent, their kids, or their grandkids or whatever that they want to play with. And they want to see this little Miitomo thing. They have like a small little casual interest thing. They probably treat it like how they would in the 70s and 80s, old school board games. How many people remember that? Which I wasn't alive at that time until the 90s. But it was still a really big thing, like how Operation was, Sorry. They probably treated it like how, Operation Sorry. What's it called? Dominoes. If any people remember Bop It. Stuff from the 90s as well. They probably treated like board games like that. And there's a couple other ones out there I'm trying to think, like Jenga, Twister, anything like that. That's probably what they would treat out there. They're like 30, 40, 50, 60, even way older than that. I doubt if I see senior citizens playing this. That's way out of their reach. They probably have no idea what the gaming industry is at all. If anything, they probably only know what fucking old school black and white like movies are. I'm not trying to be age discriminatory. They're way before I was even alive. they probably know what old school black and white movies are, and really old school, not even cassettes. They probably knew what like old school big giant 8-track recording booths were at that time. I'm not trying to sound age discriminatory once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just stating out the facts. They're way out of touch, unfortunately. But other than that, there's maybe like a handful or a fingerful like of a few individuals, senior citizens that know about technology, but not very many of them. Unless they work for like, I don't know, the FBI, CIA, DEA, NSA, and they're an old senior citizen, then they know a shit ton of more about technology than I fucking do. But other than that, yeah, that's extremely rare. Or the DEA or any of those guys, yeah, then they fucking know. Other than that, it's most likely they're not going to know about technology that well. But besides that, I'm not going to even touch that subject at all, period. That's more my criticism guy channel, because I ran about those asshole little cocksuckers every now and then. I'm not even going to say it here. But I'm excluding that because I don't want to get my channel erased either. But other than that, what else can I say, ladies and gentlemen, about this? Man, this is going to be a very, very bad look for Nintendo. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Animal Crossing, I really don't mind that being on a mobile. That was a complete horseshit, trashy little piece of shit simulator game that I really didn't want to waste too much of my time on. Fire Emblem, in a way, I'm not real big on the RPG game. I respect it on the RPG and JRPG strategic category of video games and all that. I respect it. I actually do like a couple of them. I like, there's League of Legends out there, the Diablo series. That's really, really decent. Even Doom that's not really an RPG game, but it's still an FPS, old school, like shoot 'em up type of game. Or even Duke Nukem, I respect certain MMOs like those. Hell, even Final Fantasy, even though I really don't give a shit about that game, but I don't completely hate it to a core, like I do with some other games, like fucking Halo and, what's it called? The other one I was just talking about, Animal Crossing and Sims and all those completely worthless, pathetic pieces of shit stain. One of the worst video gaming categories of all time. I'm sorry, this is just how I feel. And being an old school platformer myself, platform video gamer myself. And I still like a couple modern day new school ones. And if I had to pick one, I guess Overwatch, even though I never played the shit out of the game, I've seen a couple Let's Play betas on it. Barely okay. I give it a C+. Average gameplay, but not extremely terrible either. I know it's a shit ton of like gameplays of it. I think at PAX East like a couple days ago, or a week ago almost by now. You are lucky little bastards if any of you guys actually wants to go over there. I gotta go there maybe in a couple more years when I'm in my early mid-30s, and then I might go. Till then, I'm way too broke as fuck to go to those conventions. But other than that, excluding all that stuff, only two things I gotta say is good luck with Nintendo and doing the Fire Emblem thing. Hopefully they keep it the same exactly standardized way, because if they don't, and they ruin it a little bit, there's going to be a lot of Fire Emblem fanboys and fangirls out there that are extremely going to raise hell. They're not going to like it at all, not one bit. I know Pokemon, unfortunately, has fell into this category a couple times, like Pokemon Shuffle and Pokemon Picross, where you have to constantly pay, if you fail at a couple challenges, you got to keep paying actual real-life money currency, which a lot of little kids aren't going to have that, or teenagers aren't going to have that. They're going to have to go to their mother and fathers, see if they're going to pay for it, and they're probably not going to do it every single day, because they gotta put food on the table and take care of real life issues, which I'm not gonna get into that, but whatever. And last but not least, the second thing I really want to touch base on is how they're gonna keep the graphics really involved and influencing this type of gaming series. I have no idea. That's literally up in the air. I don't know if they're gonna have like voice actors for these games. That depends on what Nintendo wants to go to these routes for these mobile games, if they're gonna spend a shit ton of money on it. I doubt if they're gonna have a whole giant, huge storyline for it, because little SD cards for the mobile phones, they don't hold that much memory space. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue. So good luck with Nintendo trying to make a giant exclusive exclusive story title for a Fire Emblem, because that's literally not going to work at all. They'll probably hold like 4 or 5 missions, and that's probably it. The most 10, and that's probably it. I know Game Explain did a lot more of a professional discussion on it a couple of days ago, so I'll leave the link to their video down below, so I could get my point across, and I definitely agree 100% with every single little thing that they said. I'm not trying to kiss their ass or anything. They're really, really cool ass people. They're a lot more professional journalists than I am. I just do this shit for hobby. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I had to say. That's kind of like a little mini rant / discussion with my thoughts and concerns on why they're starting to bring a couple of their franchises towards like smartphone, mobile things, and possibly tablets, and the thing that I'm using right now to record. And that's it. Links to both the articles in the description box down below. The second one that I didn't read to you guys is down there, provided in the description box down below as well, people. And I'm done here. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, pegasisters, otakus, ikumotos out there. We'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink and smoke at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it electric out there. And until then, that's some guys. Peace out, ladies and goodbye. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Brand new videos on this channel every single day. Stand and grind. Stay healthy. Be easy. Be do it yourself. Peace out. I'm like shout out. I'm going to get a lot of here. Stay tuned. More future content on this channel. Stay tuned. More updates. Peace out, ladies and goodbye. Stay safe, everyone. Stay tuned. More future contents and updates on this channel. Video channel content creating profile. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace, late, goodbye, and see you guys next time. See you soon. And I'm out. Late, and see you later.